So I will chant. Please repeat it 2 times. Bandhuratmatmanastasya.
Bandhuratmanastasya. Bandhuratmanastasya.
Yenatmaivatmana jitaha.
Yenatmaivatmana jitaha. Yenatmaivatmana jitaha. Dharetmatmanatmanam natmanamavasadayet. Atmaivatmano bandhu. Atmaivaripuraatmanah. Bandhuratmanastasya. Yenatmaivatmana jitaha. Anatmanastu shatrutve. Vartetatmaiva shatruvat.
Now we will see the meaning of this shloka. First padacheda. Bandhuhu atma atmanah tasya yena atma eva atmana jitaha anatmanah tu shatrutve varteta atma eva shatruvat. So in the previous shloka we have seen that the atma itself will be the bandhu and also the shatru. So a question arises here, how can the same atma can be the bandhu and shatru at the same time for the same atma? So Bhagavan Shri Krishna here he gives the answer for that question. Bhagavan Shankaracharya says that in his commentary he says that the atma is bandhu to itself when it realizes itself. When the atma or the purusha, when we see the yoga sutra, Sankhya Yoga Darshan, we call atma as purusha, and in other philosophies, other darshanas, we call it as atma. So when the atma or purusha, when it realizes itself, when the purusha is the viveka khyati or the purusha khyati or the atma jnanam, then the atma is bandhu or means it develops itself. It's a bandhu for itself. The atma is bandhu, the purusha is bandhu for itself. Whereas when in the state in which we are, when there is no self, the atma khyati or atma jnana, when the atma, there is no realization, the self realization is not there, then because of the ajnanam, the atma is going to take many more births, because of which there are going to be many sufferings throughout the birth. The dukkham is going to continue for the atma through the many janma. So, because of the ajnana, because of the there is no atma jnanam, when there is no atma jnanam, the atma is the shatru for itself. How the shatru is as similar, there is a foreign entity for this particular atma. For example, my atma, for my atma, some other atma can be shatru. When I consider it as a shatru, when it gives me some sufferings to me or for this body, or when I feel that I am not in a very good relationship between some other being, then I feel that it is my shatru, it is my enemy. The atma is also the enemy or the shatru in the similar manner when it is not having the self-realization or when it is not having the atma jnanam. So in this manner, the atma who has get the self-realization or the atma who has been realized, when there is the atma jnanam, when we have got to know who am I, then the atma will get the moksha and there will be no need to get any other birth, janma. So the atma is the bandhu for itself. It is liberated from the chain of birth and death. So the atma got realized and it's the bandhu for itself. Whereas when it is because of the ajnanam, because of the avidya, the Atma is going to have many more births again and again in the future. So that's why the Atma is considered as its own enemy. So this is the gist of this shloka. Om Tat Sat.
Prabhatam. S-VYASA is known for its research, and one of the most important parts of research is statistics. Something that even researchers are scared of. We also find it very, very difficult to work with mathematics. And there was a man, Professor Ravi Kulkarni, from probably the inception of research at S-VYASA. He has been associated with our research lab, teaching. He was a PhD in statistics. He made mathematics and statistics so simple for a lot of students that it became a game for a lot of us. Yesterday, after a very long struggle with his illness, we lost Professor Ravi Kulkarni, who had a significant role in research of S-VYASA. Let us maintain 1 minute of silence in his memory. Let us pray that his soul attains Sadgati, and then after that silence we will have Mahamrutyunjaya mantra 3 times, followed by Shanti mantra.
महामृत्युंजय मंत्र। ओम त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। ओम त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। ओम त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। ओम शांति शांति शांति।
We would request Vaidyas to hold the flag after the Shanti mantra.
ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।